What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 6, Episode 26. Happy Independence Day coming up next week. I just realized at the last second that was Thursday? So by Season 6, Episode 27, we're going to be past Independence Day. So happy next week, U.S. Independence Day. Happy 4th of July, in other words. Yeah. Moving right along. It's just the beginning of summer for us here in Mississippi, though. Hot as F out there. Muggy as F out there. Cut the air, muggy. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's go ahead and get assembled because that's what we need to do. We actually, shoot. Hold up. You okay? Okay, now. And we need to get assembled because that's what we need to do, because we weren't already assembled because Jason forgot to turn the light on, but we do still have the other sign right there. I hadn't moved it to its permanent place, which I believe will be out of y'all's sight during live. And it's probably going to go up right on the counter up here on the corner, because the style of light it is, I can't make it really smart. The smartest I can make it do is turn off, because it's got a hard switch in the line. So since that's the case, I can't really make it come on at a prescribed time. So I'm basically gonna, if I put it there, I can run the wire here and just put the little switch right here. So in the morning I can just beep. And then at night I can have it plugged into a smart plug, which is also right here, because some of the plugs here are hard shut down at night. So a lot of area back here doesn't work at night anyway, because we have a switch that shuts down most of the equipment. And the only real, and since it's clear, I'm going to do a video on that actually. It's been busy as crap this week, and hot, so it just makes it even worse. But I'm going to do a video on it, and I think that the final resting place will be up there, because it really does need something behind it. It would be awesome as hell if you had it on a desk in like your studio or whatever that had just the right lighting, but like, because it would throw like a back glow on the wall. So like if it was sitting right in front of a wall that had no pattern, depending on what color it is, of course, would make it pop a little bit better. Which I think Mr. Hooligan, remember our initial Lock Force assemble sign was clear. And it's at home now. The OG sign was clear, and it was a little bit harder to see, and he redid it with the black on the back. So, but as long as it's against a wall with a solid color, you see it fine. We experimented. Lock Force assemble! And at the end of that, we did discover it's just so hard to see right there anyway. I think it'll look good at night up front, like a glowy, because that area, well, that wall has a glow, but I don't know, I could probably set it the same color as whatever I have the wall set at, which I need to upgrade that anyway. Think it out loud. I've got my Mississippi cold drip ready here. Let's take a sip at it. What? Let's take a sip of it, and you can get this as your very own MississippiColdDrip.com, mscolddrip.com. Yum, yum. And I do have.
Have a great weekend and
Who needs jump scares? Thank you, Mr. Skinner. Appreciate that. This one was cold. Where was I? This one was cold. Damn. I didn't realize it was that loud. J-Bot, calm down. I need to go ahead and suck that down because it is getting a little cooler, colder. Thank you for your super chat, Mr. Skinner. We appreciate that as always. Rune in the house. What's up, Nate G? Outlaw, Chevy Dude, Doused, Butcher Boy, Tugboat, Ken Nixon, Curto. What's up, Lockheed? Stevens, Zoe, Mr. T in the house, George Blair. What's up, Kevin K, Chris Donovan, Keen Snake. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Alan, see somebody just pulled up in our spot, so I don't know if we're gonna have to go bajizzy or not. I meant to change into my bajizzy shirt. Mr. Hooligan, what's up? Alan C, did I say hey to you? 63 flight, what's going on? Okay, let me go back up. Where was I? There we go. Mr. Douglas, what's going on? Mike Finley, Miko, what's up? Hey, GK man. Ken, what's going on? Got finished breakfast. Okay, we've got a bajizzy coming in. Hey, you get 3 of these made. They're gonna do it for you? Yes. All right, yeah, 2187 altogether. Okay. You are the man. So I doing right before that? We've got a bar up front. Well, I'm told it's a bar. I'm not 100%. Whoa, we're assembled. Yep. Wasn't done saying hey to everybody, though. Thanks again, Mr. Skinner, for the super chat. Certainly appreciate that. It'll go to replenishing stock for next go-around shipping, which we have the last of it going out. If you did not get any notifications or something, we mistakenly, and I'm updating that video that I did, but if you hadn't gotten it and you're in the U.S. and you're like, everybody else has gotten theirs, that's because you may be in that section that we ran out of labels. We miscalculated the number of labels. So we still have about 30 to go out, including about maybe 5 to 6 international. But I never hear from you guys, and that's why you got stuck at the end. See, if you don't post and say, hey, I know that some people can't, like, no, hold on. Yeah, okay. Security checking in on us. Okay, we got a bit busy. Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Better days.
I get that.
So,
Where's
the other
the
half of that is stuck in my back door. And that sucker is flush.
Can you open the door?
I can't. And my pet pig is stuck inside. Need to be able
Is this
to.
first stop? You live down here?
Oh, yeah, I'm over there on Chickasaw. And it's got a weird kind of lock, like you turn it and you hear it click, but then you have to turn it again. It's almost like it's a two-stage situation. Actually, yeah, that looks a lot like my, and it's got that, yeah, it's got a key on both sides and the handles and the, yeah.
So if the lock and break, which may have happened, which is maybe why the key broke off.
Okay.
That key looks kind of old though.
Yeah,
so,
it is. It is. It's
I mean, if it's shifted, if you've been having to push or lift the door to get it to lock, that can cause problems internally with those locks. They're not the strongest of mechanisms.
Okay.
And the whole thing was like one, I just put one in, obviously, for somebody that same problem. Well, theirs was broken. If the key can get no other way in.
Well, it's got a, no, it's got a hole for a key on both sides.
All right.
So I went around the other side, tried to put my spare key that y'all did for me not too long ago in on the other side, and at least work the door, and it didn't want to move, and I didn't want to push it.
Did the key turn and not go any further, or did it not turn at all?
Well, it went in and it kind of turned a nudge.
So the lock's broken.
That was it.
The lock's broken.
Okay. And no, I think the handle is kind of part of the lock. But mainly, I just need to be able to open and close the door because my little key can't do the stairs on the other back door.
All right. Yeah, it'd have to be Monday sometime.
I'm off Mondays, so.
Okay. If it's already turned, you can try. I don't usually recommend this, but if you want to take a flathead and gently put in the face of it and maybe keep turning it.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, it's more than likely not going to hurt anything.
Okay.
But if it doesn't move at all, then just don't.
Don't push it.
Yeah, don't push it because, again, it's not going to really help anything either.
I mean, he was going to be inside tomorrow probably because of the rain.
All right.
But yeah, by Monday he's gonna be wanting to go outside.
Okay.
My piggy is going to be there and probably will not be up under you because he'll be scared. But I just
Same pig?
Yeah, he's not that big.
No.
Is that okay? Or
Yep,
or
not a
you
problem.
good? Okay.
Yep, fine.
Thank goodness.
So, still calling before I head over there.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sound extremely good. Thank you. I was going back and forth. Hey, everybody that I missed.
Hey, quick question. On the outside.
I don't do anything.
It's not going to do anything?
Only way to...
Okay. All right. That's kind of what I thought this morning when I looked at it. I was like, yeah, okay, I might can unscrew it, but that's not going to move.
That's just
the
a face
the little
plate. Yeah, that's
thing.
not going to literally do a thing for you.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I mean, the only thing you can do is gently put a flathead screwdriver in there
Let's see if I
and
can.
see if it starts to turn, and then maybe rock the door up and down, and then,
Yeah.
then try to maybe if it starts turning like the key would be normally. So you're not like going to shove the screwdriver in there.
Right.
If it's already off center from where it is, if there's enough area for you to maybe try to twist it, but
Don't push it.
yeah, and make sure it's going the right way, the normal
Yeah.
unlock, because that does unlock twice.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that there's some kind of shift and it's been catching and caused the
Well,
same problem this one.
Yeah, like I say, you kind of have to, you just pull the door towards you a little bit to make it line up.
Exactly.
It's probably,
That's why.
yeah. But like I say, that
They're not robust enough to survive that.
Yeah. The whole thing's probably older than I am.
Yeah. I mean, it's a couple $100 to do that with the service charge and everything. If we have to replace the whole thing. I mean,
I knew it was.
I'm gonna try my best to get it open. But the inside, if you're telling me the key would normally work on the inside, but it's not going, I feel like there's something jammed in there, and might be hard for me to get it apart too.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Thank you.
I would try it more from the inside if I were you.
Oh yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, 'cause
Like,
the key's actually stuck on the inside.
Like maybe get some WD-40. Is the handle loose? Maybe you can like take a straw and like shoot some lubricant down.
I can. Yeah.
Try that. It may just be gummed up.
Okay.
And then try your key again. So
Yeah, because
if you can see
moisture.
if you can see an exposed area to get,
Okay.
just hose it down. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything at this point. So.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Super appreciate it.
Pig rescue. It's not pig rescue. I always have to clarify that. It's just pig convenience. Pig convenience. We sent out some stuff last week, and some people may have talked about that here. I didn't answer your phone call this morning, Nick. No, I didn't. I've been busy as hell. Heck this morning, like rescuing pigs and everything. Rune's going to put out video number 100. I don't keep up with my video numbers. I just rely on what YouTube tells me, and it really just not accurate either. It tells me one number, but that's literally all the videos I've uploaded, not just, So got a lot of stuff that's uploaded that was not really meant for video purposes. A really warm day. Yeah, Fred, what was up with your grape scented package? Must have did anybody else get any scratch and sniff stickers? Because Fred apparently got grape stickers. His must have been on like the juicy fruit grape version. Does juicy fruit have a grape version? What am I thinking? big gum, big bubble gum stuff. Great flavor. Yeah, must have been in a pallet of those. Like the stickers. Thank you. I do want to point out that one thing in there is definitely Dang It Wes's fault, or Deputy Dang It, as he is also known. He thought it would be funny to do that. So I made it even funnier by making him do what he did for it, and it was, yeah, it's funny, it's humorous, but it is the actual bills used in Lishy Cowboy 2. So yeah, it's a funny. If you get it, you get it, right? And you should get it. Because Lock Force changed its time, 1:30 a.m. instead of 30:30. Wasn't there some time zone issue change up coming up soon? I'll keep track of that. Nope, same time. Okay. Except Pack a Punch. Man, you want the exacta. I would love to buy both of those, actually. I would love another exacta. That was the best punch that I was doing, though. They're the bestest. The bestest. The bestest punch. Speaking of things, you got a phishing text that claimed to be from USPS. Got to be careful of that crap. I don't click anything now. Like, so irritating. Not stuck inside SM. Just stuck. Not able to go out of certain doors easily because he's a big pig. Gotta learn to read people, y'all. I know you couldn't read that one, but many times people will like, oh no, it's an emergency. Try to get me to come to North Carolina to fix your lock. How? I don't like flights that much. So Cranky Lock Picker was in the house. I just scrolled. Okay, there we go. What's the best modern lock brand? Schlage Residential. For the time being, it's getting worse and worse, but really nobody else has come along to fix that problem either. Zoe, thank you. I'm ready for it now. I saw it before it. Yeah, it still made me jump. Still made me jump. In fact, I'll be doing a video on these. These are the MTS locks. That's what I'm looking at. It's a replacement Papaz Pato. I just took this one off because of that right there, and this is sitting here to do a video on. Because I ordered 3 the other day, used 1. So luckily I have 2 with both double cylinder and single cylinder. I'm just going to reorder. Didn't expect that to come up because I've got somebody else that may be coming in to get the other one. Didn't I just order 4? I was like, I'm going to order 4. Nah, I'll just order 3. Figures. Scroll. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate that again. You rock. Doing pulled pork. I don't know. What are we have extra animals in the house tonight. Little Lucy's back in the house. and brought her sister with her for the whole week. The whole week we get tormented by two Labradors. Labradors. Two idiots. Lucy's a lot better. The newest one's an idiot, though. Puppy, idiot puppy. Like, you can see the blankness going through her head. You know, labs are bad enough. Great dogs, nothing bad about labs, but they can be brainless as hell sometimes, and black labs specifically. Most labs are brainless. It's just like you can see the vacancy when you look in her eyes. It's just like, oh, floats right through. Ball, ball. Got a bunch of Lock 4 songs stored on the van radio. Yes, I need to do. I don't know how to do. I've taken my beginnings. That's funny as hell that I'm saying this, but I've taken my beginning steps at doing what was that SoundCloud or Spotify, one of those damn things. I don't know. I'm just thinking at this point we've got so many songs upcoming and previous that I need a channel on one of those music websites. Artist. But I checked into it and then I was like downloaded the stuffs and then set it up and I don't know where to go from here. Eventually I'll figure it out. Well, what's the cool way to do that? Spotify? SoundCloud? It's always an emergency. Hey, Ava Lock, what's up? Had to go get parts to install a new dishwasher this AM. Oh, that's we gotta do that soon. I've been getting hassled by the county to replace our dishwasher. I mean, I at first thought it was a pig emergency too, right up until she said Monday, and then I was like, wait. And knowing the pig, that thing could exist. I mean, humans can go for what, 14 days without eating, 7 days without food, 14 days without no, 7 days without water. I don't know, something like that. That pig would be fine for like 2 days. Oh, you want to go look at this bar thing? You have a lab. She is very intelligent. Some of them, I mean, very small percentage are. No offense to all the labs out there. One of a kind. It's just, I haven't met a whole lot of smart labs. Lucy is lab slash Catahoula. So she got Catahoula in her. And she's also like a mini dog. And not saying she was pretty brainless too, but at least she kind of like halfway pays attention now. Spotify is the most popular. All right. We'll work out that. Hey, Chris Capoon, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Glad you got your package. Saw the video. Left a comment. Hit the button. Yeah. Got your packages. Got your packages. If you could get an emotional support lock with the apprentice, that would be awesome. Yeah, my apprentice would be okay. You gotta agree. You gotta sign all this paperwork for the YouTube part of it. Who else? You got bacon? A bacon package? Your sticker pack smells like bacon. At first, I thought that was Jay saying that because y'all put a comment right next to each other, and I was like, okay, weird, but that's weird too. I promise we didn't scent the packages. Three days, no water. 3 weeks, no food. Oh, here it is. Let's go look at it. Let's just go look at it. Where's the word count? There it is. All right, so this sucker is locked. The new music. Wait a minute now. I don't take requests. New music video idea, Eminem song. Oh, we need to get the mobile comments. Mobile comments and the mobile mic working. So we'll go ahead and do a mic swap real quick. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have switched over to the mobile mic. Please check the volume. I'm going to go ahead and check the properties, make sure it's okay. It is at 150%, so I'm going to now talk in a little bit louder voice so you don't, so you can set your ear bubbles accordingly if you're wearing those. And let's go look at this thing. It's a bar. I was told it was a mini bar, and it folds open. It was open when she bought it at a thrift shop. I should be doing a video on this, like I did that other video, but and it's on wheels, so it's rolling everywhere, and then it splits across the middle and it opens out into supposedly a mini bar. I don't know if we're gonna get this open or not, or I do need to go back here real quick, and I'm gonna switch back to the other mic real quick. I'm just making sure the volume and everything's okay right now. Sounds okay. So I'm actually gonna switch because I'm gonna use the grinder to finish grinding the key down to fit in said lock here. And there's no point in you listening to the grinder on this microphone. So now I'm going to switch right back to the other mic. Boop. And we are back on this mic. So now I'm going to go back here. Do that. Ooh, look at me with the audio skills today. Damn. So the key that we were using for this attack today, dun, 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 is again a devolved. If you just watch that video, I'll put a video out just right before live here, because I'm backlogged on that too. So right now I'm just smoothing off the edge from what I just did. I think I went a little too deep there, but we will see. I'm just gonna run this file back and forth across this key to drive you crazy. Is it? I can't even hear that, can I? Okay. Kind of ugly with the rounded part right there. Not gonna worry about that. That's in the key finishing stages. Let's go back up here. All right, let's see if it'll fit. Volume's good. We are gonna switch back. And we're back on the mogul. What happened to the face cam? There it is. Why is this cam up here? Wait. Okay. Don't need that. All right, let's see if this sucker fits. Actually, one thing I didn't do is I didn't get the tip of this key. So I've already done this, full disclosure, and I think I cut it a little too short, which was my mistake. And I knew I cut it too short, yet I'd already done it. So basically, I knew that once it got that close to the head, it was way too short. And I can feel it doing something in here, but it ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I had to start over with this guy. I do need to do a second evaluation of the tip of this, and you're not going to be able to really see it, so Let's kind of shift over to this camera. Got right there. Let's just go here to, nope, nope, nope. That screen. Put me up here. You know what, though? I just realized I don't have... How is that possible for me to not have a flashlight up here? Jeez. Crazy. Crazy. At this moment, I'm just going to peek down this keyhole real quick to see what the heck we got going on in here. I am just going to kind of turn the keyhole. To investigate. Okay, I see a ward moving in the back with this too. The wood is actually a little thick. How is this? How does that guy fasten? All right, so normally with these you push them. Any of them that have this, hold on, let me switch back to this other camera. We need to talk about this. I think what's happening here is it's possibly actually unlocked and maybe possibly bent on the inside of said lock. So what's going on? Maybe. I don't know. Let's go ahead and just cut down the key. I got to cut the tip down. But when you're looking at it, down through here, there's a bar. Let's see. There's a bar on this side, and it goes into this lock. And normally you would push this in because it's got that give right there, and it pushes back the piece that's holding that in. It's very likely we could possibly, let me get a flashlight and look at one other thing. It's very likely I could see the bars bent at a real sharp angle, and that tells me that it's actually not supposed to be unlocked. Alright, let's just do it the key way, I guess. I don't think it's going to affect anything, though. Because if that bar, basically what I'm trying to say here is if that bar that goes into that, okay, they just wildin'. Wow. Hold up. There's a security issue here. Or something. I don't know what the hell that was. But it was wilding. Let's unplug this. Let me get this, let me pull the footage on that real quick, y'all. Hold up. I wish y'all would have seen that. Oh, Lord. Okay, go to there. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Doing that with two ladies and two little babies right there. Come on now. That's just stupid shit. Yep, that's just stupid shit. Ooh, that pisses me off. Hold on. I'll show you. Better not see some kind of fucking teenage bullshit y'all got going on out here. Please hold. I'm experiencing technical issues. I'm just gonna upload it here. Hey, oh, wait, maybe not. Is that a gun? That is a fucking gun. Look at this son of a bitch. And now it's raining. Did he hit that person? Hold on. Hey, what did we camera down? Front camera? Yeah, it is down. Thank you for the notification. Looks like it's down now. Sorry, I need to verify whether that was the guy he was holding out the window. It's that time stamp. Three. Oh, come on. Confuse the camera. Oh, you want me to do what? I got the middle lane. Alright. Yeah. And then let me go to this camera and see. Actually, I don't think he's. Maybe they just swerved out of the way. Three. Oh, that was not the right time. There we go. Oh, a little bit too soon. Alright, and record. Maybe I can see it better on this camera. He got something in his hands. God, it looks like he hit that car. But the car kept going. Maybe one of those drivers called 911. Sure they got reported. All right, let me zoom in real quick and then I'll be done. We'll go back to the bar. I just want to see what's in homie's hands here. All right, freeze frame. Ew, stop. He looks like he threw something at that truck he was next to. What you got in your hands? Gosh, you know what? This is almost clear enough footage to post on the local Facebook pages saying, "Come get your girl." It's a girl. Come get your girl. Well, what did she? Yeah, it's definitely a female. But what did she have in your hand? That's what I want to know, because it sure as shit looks like he pulled something out of the. Yeah, right there. Maybe not. Okay. No gun. No gun. But driving the dumbasses, hanging out the car. Mm, mm, mm. All right, let's go finish this bar. Well, let's go hope we can finish this bar, all right? It's wild to think back on the first Saturday Live. Now there's 700 cameras. Moderators, I know, right? How did we ever get here? What's the preferred cameras? Oh, it was. It just started and I kept adding and adding. They're not the greatest by any means. I'll do wise videos just, to pay the light bills around here. I pay for more cameras. But yeah, it was one of those things where I started adding them and then kept adding them and adding them, and now I'm like stuck in that ecosystem. They're decent cameras. I mean, I was able to get, like, if you want to see who that was, I'll show you. I'll show you the footage. Shit's public. I can't get a tag. That's one bad thing about it is I'm not able to get a tag. It's just the frame rate on these is not enough to get especially a speeding car in, murky weather. Murky. Let's see. How did Jason determine that was a female? Because on the telephoto camera right here, I'm going to stop it. And we're going to zoom in. Let's see, where are we on this camera? Let's go back to face for full screen. Got bracelets. Got bracelets on. So how can I do this? Nope. Driving up the center lane on a busy street, by the way, in case you didn't figure that out. Looks like a high school senior or something, just being stupid. Can't say that I didn't do it. But we didn't do it on a busy street like this. Hey.
Hi. I need 2 of these.
Okay. So these can be made literally on anything except for this exact same
Oh, it doesn't matter.
So just the cheapest one?
Yeah.
Okay. Get one of those too. Okay. Got 1129 altogether. Just insert it or tap it right there. Yeah.
Faster smoking.
We had to take this tip down. I think it's a little too tall for the hole. If you cut it down too much, though, switching back to mobile mic. And we're back on the mobile mic. If you cut it down too much, though, it makes it wobbly in the hole. I'm thinking I got to trim it a little bit. I'm going to go to do that with the file right here. What cam can I use? Not that one. Definitely not that one. We'll put it on the Bajizzy just because that's so. What are you doing? Oh. I'm already thinking about getting a baseball display case for that deadbolt, that Baldwin deadbolt. So this was supposed to be. What happened to the other camera? That happened when we had Dang It Wes here. So that camera was supposed to be looking at this one. Better late than never. $11.29. How many keys did she buy? 2 keys. And is this thing alive still? Yeah. 2 keys and a magnet box. Anyway, I just need this camera for a minute so that I can be right here while I'm trimming down this tip. Where did my file go? Where did my file go? You know what? Let's go bigger file. No, this is too much like work. This is too much like work. One thing that I've been meaning to get, that file's not working well for this. Hold on, just wait a minute. This is much easier for me to do over here. Yes, sorry about that. Was that volume rough? Now you know in the videos that I mute the volume or lower the volume. You'll be listening on your phone. Well, I'll be talking on my microphone. Yeah. No, scroll back over the comments while I was here. All right, let's go screw around with this thing. Let me see if I cut this tip right. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we can go check. I'll be right back. There's a 15-minute Parker up here, so I don't know if I have the mobile mic on. Let me double verify that before I walk. Okay, it's on. Let's see how this thing does. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go back and get the pen. I'm gonna need my pen here. I actually need to replenish these Sharpies as well. All right. All right, I can feel it going in the hole. It's in the hole. in the hole in the back there. But, you know, I can't see, when I shine a light down this, I can't see through the hole. So either it's an anomaly, not an anomaly, or it's got a closed end back to it. If it's got a closed end back to it, and this tip is too long, it's going to be pushing it forward, and I believe that the bolt per se for this guy, because it's not necessarily a bolt, it's probably just levers. When you get your key to the lever point, it lifts it up and causes it to do something. I don't know 100% on this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark it right here for the cut. Yep, that's upside down, so I'm going to come in here and mark it right there, roughly, because I'm at a really odd angle. Okay, that's on the wrong side, so I'm actually going to mark it on the right side for me to be able to cut the key. Okay. Now I'll switch back to the Bajizzy cam. I need a fifth cam, don't I? Switching back to Bajizzy just so that you can at least see me over here. Hi. Hi. Ooh, that's longer than I thought, too. Like, let me show you how far off I was with that other key. It's like at least, I cut it off at like a good 1/4 inch too short. Unusual. Plain old simple lock, right? Was this bad last time? I don't know. I know it's kind of squealy here. I'll fix it. All right. Hey, you know what? I blew out that candle and I probably need it now. That was stupid, Jason. Stupid. All right, switch back to the mobile mic. Sorry about the back and forth. Thank you, Gumby. I appreciate that. For more markers, for more Sharpies. I appreciate that. Let's see if we got this guy. Do we have a down camera? No one set that off. I don't know. I mean, the camera was up front was okay, right? Like up there? Y'all heard that too? No, but you had an ad. What in the heck? Dang it, Wes. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Blame dang it, Wes. Hold on. Well, I was checking in. I don't know why, but I mean, I don't think the camera's frozen. I don't have the mobile comments section up here with me, so I can't really watch when I need to watch. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Let's squeeze in here and see what's going on. Okay, I need to go. Oh, look at that. I can feel the tip engaging back there. Actually, I need to come back just a wee bit more. I'll be right back. I'm not even going to bother to switch cameras and all that. So here we go, loud. Pull Pull your things away from your ears. And stroke it with the file on each side. All right, now let's see what happens. Feels like it's seating all the way. Okay, what we got going on there? We got a little turning action. I'm seeing some marks coming up on the tip here. Seeing a mark right there. Why is it not freely rotating more though? Where's that flashlight? I would think it would turn a little bit easier than that at the very beginning. Unless it's rubbing still right here. Yeah, indeed it is. Let me go back even further. Even further. Something funny about the hole in the back that's causing me to question exactly how it's sitting in the back of the lock. I think at this point we're gonna have to fire up the candle and light it up though. Even though I'm getting a good tip mark down there. Oh, okay. Well, shit. What's going on there? It's not good when that happens. Sometimes the key gets stuck. Okay. What's going on with you? All right, that's weird. There they go again. Same ones. All right. Time to call Capitol Police. What kind of car was that? A Lincoln, Crown Vic. Hey, white Crown Vic type car flying down State Street through Fondren near UMC Hospitals. Done it twice now. They were hanging out the window about 10 minutes ago and they just flew back through, going down the middle of the street, going about 60. They just headed southbound on State Street. Should be passing UMC right now. A white Crown Vic with a blackout tag. I couldn't get the tag, but there was a black female in the back seat last time they came by, hanging out the window while they were speeding down the middle of the street. Teenagers looking, but they're on State Street. Looks like they're making a loop somewhere and coming back down State Street. So, all right. Thanks. Jeez. Gonna kill somebody. It was a Crown Vic. Pretty sure it was a Crown Vic. It was a white. If they see them, they're gonna be doing that, obviously. So, shouldn't be too hard to figure out. All right. Calling the Popo on live. What camera are we on? Yeah, where are we? Let's see. I don't know if we need to smoke or we need to see what we got here, but we got something. So what I expect to happen, I don't know really what I expect to happen. I don't know if the pressure of the key alone is going to cause it to open, or if it's a 360-degree deal which lets it push. But again, I don't understand why. Look at it. Okay, or a push at the same time. See that spring action right there? I feel like at some point these are just going to separate and I'm not going to know it because I'm not, you know, actively doing this. I don't know for sure. But I don't want to put a whole lot of pressure on this key either. So that's also for sure. Don't want to be breaking no lock springs. I'm 100% sure this is a not available replaceable lock. And I don't know why it's so hard right there either. Let's see what we got. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's go back up and sit down for a minute. Oh, doop boop doo. What do we have? We got some pressure in on the tip, but it may not necessarily be. Okay, I see a mark right here. This part I kind of goofed up a little bit. It's really too wide for what it's supposed to be, but it looks like it's hitting there too. That may be why it was catching in the beginning. I'm not getting any great marks. I'm getting a tip mark, but I feel like if that's the bolt, I don't necessarily want to cut it down. I'm getting a funny mark in the middle of the key too, like right there in the middle. Kind of weird. I wish I had a camera that would close in. I need to rig up the old microscope camera. I don't know what do you think. Let me clear up this shoulder real quick. Yep. I'm surprised the audio is still working correctly. I'm assuming it is. Alright, just for the heck of it, I'm going to cut where this other mark is. Because it's mid-barrel. And it may just be a ward in the middle there. In fact, I talked about that in that last video I just put out. After live, if you're bored and not doing anything else, I did do a pretty much same thing as what I'm doing here. Gotten some good marks on that tip. I feel like we're going to have to cut that down. And even since this is mid-barrel, it's not going to hurt anything either way. We could do all kind of designs between here and here. It really wouldn't matter. Okay, back to the front. And where are we? Front. Work it. Work it. Get the cops over here again, even though we've called them like 3 days in a row. Still got that funny catch. Not as bad though. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. Well, fine. All right. I think at this point we need to pull some smoke out. Smoking time. Again, if you're seeing the screen and it's not really bajizzy, I'm just cheating by not having that screen. I guess I could make a screen if I'm going to keep going back and forth to that. Because there's no point having this here. Hold on. Let me fix this real damn quick. What do we want? We want a, I thought I actually had it. Let's borrow the West Cam. How about that? take this, put this here. We are going to transform to fit the screen. Yep, I'm going to knock that off and go here. Okay. Yeah. Touch screen. Yeah, transition. So we'll just, how about that? None of the other cameras matter when I'm going back and forth. Okay. Out of studio mode, and if you're ever smoking in somebody's house, always make sure you borrow one of their candles because you don't want to introduce foreign smells to the area. Even odorless candles can be problematic. I still carry one of these little tea lights in my kit. I want to come up here though too. Okay. Ah, what are you doing? Come on. There we go. Good enough. Got some good parking out. Ah, that's a little warm. Little warm. Little warm. Okay, crunch. Don't know why we're crunching there. The end goal here is to do this without wasting any more blanks since I've already wasted one blank. I don't know if this is the right way to do this, but it's the only way it's turning right now. Oh, really concerning right there. All right, yep, we're getting a mark on the front. If you can see that. We're getting a mark in a couple of places there on the key, not where I cut it. So I need to widen that middle cutout that I threw in there for the heck of it. Looks like that is actually still pressing in right there. And not at the tip, but we can see that bright shiny spot at the tip. So we're going to, the hell you want to do? We want to cut that? Yeah, let's cut that. Let's cut both of those. Take a little close peeky at it over here on my own. Yeah, that has got a good mark on it right there on the tip. Right there on the tip. Nice shiny spot. And then weirdly enough, right where I'll put that middle of the barrel cut. Let's do it. Hope for the best. I still think there's some kind of issue going on with that tip. Though. Nope, wrong camera. Wait, which camera? Dang it, Wes. There you go. It's mostly called the Dang It Wes cam, and that's just what it's going to be. All right, cut away that middle. And mark it a little bit better. That's not good enough. All right, so if we have a bolt, in theory, I don't feel comfortable at all doing this, but we're going to do it. Redid it. Not very much, though. Just a wee little bit. I, for one, am curious as to see what it looks like inside of this thing. Should we get it open? Eventually, I've got to get it open. We may not get it open within the capital place right there. Yeah, just hang out here for a bit. Just hang out. You can come talk to me. I got video. I'll show you. I don't know 100% what the hell I'm talking about, so I'm just going to come up here and try this key. Why? Why? Oh, hold up. I'm feeling something. What am I feeling here? Oh, I was saying that you don't want the key to get... I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm not going to say what I was thinking. It'd be a bad idea. I feel like we have an open lock that we're fighting here. You know? Seems like... Why are you catching right there? That makes no real sense to me. All right, we got to get smoke on again. Sometimes it smokes good, sometimes it refuses to pick up the color. Come on. I feel like I need a new candle. I want to get it back here to see... I feel like I should invest in a new candle for this. Okay. I need a remote. I need a remote way to do this. Let me sit here for a minute because we just had somebody pull in. I don't know. They're going to the shoe shop. Hey, going to the shoe shop. Let's see what's going on with this little catchy. We got to clear that up. I feel way uncomfortable doing it. With that hard catch right there. Right. Oh, right there. What are you catching on? Again, up front there. All right. I'm going to take this whole middle section from this cut to this cut down completely. All right, I actually went all the way across from this cut, knocked it down just a wee little bit, all the way across, even the bolt, because the bolt was picking up a mark. Again, that may just be because of the pressure of the bolt on there, since we still don't know what the mother sucker looks like inside. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all traces of the existing Sharpie. Is this thing working? It is working. Okay, good. I'm not talking to a frozen camera. That's good. I guess y'all would notify me if I do need a new candle, because that one just decided to go out completely. I don't know. The key may work completely right now. We may not need this new candle. Let's not light it until we find out for sure, because the lighter is here. I guess we can light it, and then y'all can furiously remind me to blow it out again if it... Bleep. Which camera are we on? Okay, we're on the right one. Let's go. Here we go. Keep fingers crossed. Maybe this is it. We can be done with this silliness. Okay, Jason solved that problem. Hear that? It's not turning that way at all, though. So it's gotta be. Felt a click. It probably wasn't on 2. Oh, deeper. I can see it. It's calling out to me saying, Jason, cut me deeper. The reason you're not working is because, or the reason I'm not working is because that cut's not deep enough. Cut me some more, Jason. Maybe that's what it's saying. I'm just guessing. You're never going to be able to see it on that camera, but it's basically in that cut right there. Right here, there is a definite... Are you a definite mark? Well, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, then I'll cut you some more then. Not a lot. Just a little. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If I had room, I'd roll the bits back here in the bag, but I don't have room, so. Don't do it, ladies. I see you looking. Thank you. Nothing. Man, that's a whole lot of nothing going on for me. This hard stop right there. Oh, I just passed shit. I just skipped a lever. Okay. Yeah, it went all the way, but that's not good. Alright, so obviously I just bypassed that front. If I pull it out, it'll turn the rest of the way. So that's the bolt that we're looking for, is this one right here. Pull it out a little bit, push it in, there's a definite step, right? Oh, whoa, what the hell just happened? And there's something obviously in the warding that's keeping me from turning it right here. It's possibly that middle cut has something going on in that shoulder. Oh, so close. S6E lock and key. Good. What? No, sir. No, sir, we don't. We do, but not on Saturday. Okay, thanks. Lockpick. That's what he was trying to ask. A lockpick. Do we sell lockpick kits? I think that was the question coming. Let me check in on the comments here. I haven't looked at them in forever. All right. Bunker women got home safe. Good. Camera 706 can be a close-up key cam. We've got them. They're ready to go. I just don't know how to hook it in. I'm basically out of expansion, honestly, expansion abilities here. That one needs to be replaced completely. There's kind of a limit on decent quality plug-in capabilities. None of this is wireless. We've tried wireless in the past. It may be better nowadays, but yeah, I'm kind of at max capacity to be able to even add one more. That would be a stretch, but cameras. Cameras. No, that's stream cameras, not security cameras. We were guessing whether or not this. Oh yeah, let me switch mics back again to the mobile mic right there. We were trying to figure out what was going on with this, and I guess we need to smoke the candle one more time, don't we? Yep. Oh, that sounds so like you wanted to do something. Why are you not opening? I think you should be opening right now. So, if we want to get it open, I mean, there's all I got to do is unscrew the hinges, right? It's still going to be locked shut on the front, though. Once I get it open, you'll see what I'm talking about. I wish I could show you through that camera, but it's like so. Like here's the two fronts of the drawers. All right, and then there's the tongue that sticks off the inactive door, inactive being the one that doesn't have the active lock in it. So the tongue's sticking out here, and then the lock is here, and the tongue looks to be going in there. So I'm guessing there's a spring-loaded catch, kind of like a seatbelt. It's kind of like a seatbelt. I think that's what it's like. So schnick. So I'm guessing I could maybe slide a piece of metal in there and push something back. That was what my first thought. I don't necessarily want to do it this way because it's still going to be locked in the front. But when you look down, so the fronts of the cabinets, you know, are like this. That bar is actually angled like this. So even if this was pushing down, this is like at the apex point of it being able to unlock regardless. Even if we turn this key, I think there's some kind of issue going in there. When it got slammed or somebody slammed it shut and didn't close it right, it just bends that tongue. And when you stick it in the hole, things happen. Oh yeah, that's much better. Let's get a good bake on it. That's a coffee scent, in case you're wondering. Oh yeah, we got even the grooves too, man. Heckin' yeah. We'll see what happens this time. Maybe it'll give us a good mark. And we can cut that down and open it and be about our day to knowing what is inside one of these guys. And specifically how this lock operates. Alright, there's our hard stop. So pushing in, pushing in, pushing in. Definitely clicking. It's trying to do something in there. And we're ignoring all that. Let's just mark. Okay. Look at you. We got a mark coming up right there. And still a mark on the front of this. Alright, so if you can see it. I didn't bring a pointer to point it out on camera. Hold on. Yeah, see it. Oh, stop shaking your hand. All right, see it. Yeah, you see it right there. So that's that bolt that we kept skipping. If we cut this down, is it just going to freely rotate and not do anything? Ignoring all this. But again, we know something on the other side. Look at that. This is new. Well, you're new. And you are kind of catching right there. So we need to cut you down, and then we need to cut you because you're new. Okay, that may be why it's not turning the other way, or when it does, it stops at a certain point. So basically, we can cut this area down. Choop, choop, choop. All right, yep. And, I feel like something's still going on. No, nothing's going on there. We need to cut this down. And maybe that. Maybe that. One more round of cutting. I feel like we're either at the point of second to last step or last step period. Who knows? But we'll see. Let's cap parts ambulance. No, that's capital. All right, we got a notification that something is not working right. Let's see. What's not working right? Frozen cam. Which cam? Front cam? Hey, Daryl. Front cam, the work cam there in front of the thing. All right, we'll fix it. We'll see what's going on. This one? Not that one. You know why? So y'all didn't see any of that last part? It was frozen while I was talking about while I was messing with the thing. All right, I'll replay that real quick. My bad. Probably when I zoomed in on the key. Basically, what's going on is we've got a mark mysteriously showed up right beside this mark that I made for the heck of it. So we got to cut right there. And then we've got something coming up on this front side and a very clear mark on the tip right there. Probably if it needs to go down, it's going to go down and not toot, toot, toot. It's going to totally screw up the key completely, or it'll work, because we'll be within a couple of steps of doing that. So I'm going to cut this apparently new lever just popped up on us, and then that middle one there. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Now that we got a live camera again. And that would be right there. We're going to open up that original one a little bit. Wipe away the black. And go down that. Go down there. And took a little off the tip. So basically what we did there was, should be able to see it. So you got a tiny bit wider right there. We've got the new cut right there. And then we've cut into a second lever right there, as well as taken off a little bit of the tip. Who knows? We'll see. Will this solve the problem? No, it probably won't. Because I still am about 98% positive it is a mechanical issue. Should we smoke it or just go try it? It's shaping up to be a pretty little key though, isn't it? Wait, you gotta have the right camera. Is that thing working again? I hope it is. I'm not gonna try to adjust the settings though, that's for sure. And that's crazy. Does it go the other way now though? No. We may end up having to try to stick a piece of metal in there. Before I did that though, I would probably just unscrew the hinges. Because that would be way less invasive. Maybe. We don't know 100% whether or not it would be, or maybe even worse. Alright, let me take a peek at this. Marks on the tip again. Alright, against my better judgment, we're going to go ahead and take down this tip. I'm just going to do this with the file. We're getting some, if I'm turning that way, the way I'm turning the key, boop, basically it's indenting into the tip. And I'm not seeing really anything else that would cause a hold up here, so let's try that. Go down a little bit more. Where's my preferred file? I need that. There it is. It's one of the Harbor Freight files, by the way. It's a triangle on the back with no, because it's my favorite because it's got a flat side here. This is like out of the 10-pack with the gray handles. I don't know what color they are nowadays, but there's no files on the top. It's just a triangle and flat. Actually, it's one of my mostest favorite files. I do have better files sent to me by somebody here, and one day I'm going to do a file video. I feel like we could be having some tip problems. Again, if that's too long and it's not letting it seat up against the back wall and properly engage the tumbler. Y'all been waiting for me to say that, right? If Jeff's here, I know he's like, say tumbler, Say tumbler. Firm up that wall a little bit. You know, let's round off that tip a little bit, see what happens. Boop, 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 back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. Oh, it just totally bypassed it. Okay. There's the danger of cutting the key down. What's up with that hard stop, though? Just nothing. Nothing now. What we really need is an air wedge. If you put air wedge tension on it, it's actually going to make it harder to open, though, in most cases. Things like that don't open well under tension. Let me just try one thing real quick. As safely and gently as possible. And how I'm gonna do that is, let's take one of these. I know I'm not in camera right now. I'll deal with it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Just to feel this this bar under her. Just a thin strip of metal. So, like right there. Hmm. Yeah, want to just unscrew the hinges? Should we? Should we grab the drill and give it a go? Just take the hinges off. I don't know. I guess we can find out. KW1. Be faster to learn how to pick it. Still doesn't matter if the latch is jammed. Give it a try. I feel like it may let us know, it may give me access to screws on the inside of the lock, and then I can just unscrew it, take it off, put it in my hand and figure it out, see what's going on. The hardest part of that is just not being able to figure out exactly how this dang mechanism is operating. It's pretty unusual, and I see a lot of this stuff, y'all, so that's saying something. What do we need? Milwaukee with the number 2 bit. Is that what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? Or we're just gonna see the best way to do this? Okay, shit, yeah. Let's see what happens. Make sure I didn't freeze the camera though. No, wait a minute. I want to get a feel for these screws before I go wailing with the drill. In fact, I could probably use this other guy. Which screwdriver are we going to use for this today? Let us use the vessel with the ball in it. And then we'll switch to the other vessel. Get a feeling for these screws first. Oh yeah, we could probably safely go with this. Uh-oh, come on. Oh. Okay, what's going on? That does not let us really do anything. Somebody thought about this. Flashlight. What did I do with the flashlight? Where'd the flashlight go? There it is. Or it's totally, yeah, it's just totally not designed to open like that. And all these shelves are in the way. But this may actually help our causes over here. Honestly, let's see. Where'd that key go? What did I do with it? Even though it wasn't doing anything. Oh, here it is. At least what I can do now is see a little bit better what's going on there. Oh, hello. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. What a simple mechanism. It's a push-in lock. It's definitely a push-in. So it should spring out more. I could easily solve this problem if I had a number 2 Phillips driver as thick as this, as long as this. Do I have enough extensions? We're on a task now. All I have to do is unscrew the strike plate and it'll come open from the front. And then I can get that lock off. Or I could even take the lock off, either one. But I need a really long screwdriver, number 2 Phillips. Let me think about this. It's all in the truck. That's the problem. All my extensions are in the vehicle. And let me bring the camera in and I can show you what I'm talking about. It's pretty easy to do if I had a bunch of number 2 extensions or bit driver extensions here. All we got to do is like peek in here. You see this right here? If I go down, hopefully we didn't freeze the camera. Where did it go? Flashlight right here. See right there? All we got to do is unscrew those 2 screws on that side. Oh. Where are you? Where'd you go? Yeah, right there. So, you see what I mean by that tab coming off? Oh, focus! See how that tab's coming off this door? This is the lock. I think once we unlock that lock, actually, it looks like a poke out. So it, in theory, should pop out, and which would withdraw that plunger, maybe, or get a screwdriver and reach through there and unlock it, which is actually what we're going to try to do. And then I can just pop the lock off and literally see what's going on with it. Can you unscrew one of the tops? What tops? You have a long, just waiting for something like this. I know, Harbor Freight. Time to go to Harbor Freight. Let's switch over to the dang West Cam because right now I've got to wander around the shop going, and as far as putting the necessary bits together, I mean, we got long ass tweezers right here. You would think that Jason would have the ability to get a number, actually it looks like a number 1 driver to me. But to get that length, the one and only time you would ever need something like that. Now I'm thinking of all these bit drivers that Justin T has sent me. If I could, no, you literally have to have extensions to make that work, and none of those are really extensions. I may have enough to get like 6 to 8 inches. But I'm thinking number 2 maybe being generous. That may be a small enough screw to need a number 1. Ah, gosh. All right, what is this? Let's see. That's a drill bit. These are all drill bits. Well, that's gonna work. Yeah, I could do this, but not with necessary the materials on hand. Bummer. Well, obviously I'm going to get it open easily once I just put together some number 2 extensions. But I'm trying to ponder, I think the longest one I've got is like a 6-inch, and then add another like 6 inches for the driver. That's only going to give me like a foot. That's more like almost 2 foot depth. Too bad I don't have a tack welder here I'm sitting over here looking wrong camera. Chop some number 2 or number 1 drivers and then like tack weld them together. That's how you do things, right? On the welding channel. You have a snap-on screwdriver 2 feet long. I mean, if I needed a big ass pair of pliers, right? I got it ready to go. Thanks, useless big ass pair of pliers. Besides, it's like 1 o'clock. And I guess you'll never see. I'll post a photo in community once I go out to the truck and scratch my head and try to figure out how to cobble together enough extensions to unscrew that, and then it'll pop right open, and I'll make a key for the lock and put it all back. So sorry we couldn't get it open in time for the live to be done, but I know everybody has other things. Why are we in whiteout mode here? Hold on. I want to go. Heckin' yeah. Some of that. It definitely looks like some kind of, like they swivel out and make like cup holders and bottle holders, I guess. I'm irritated at I'm irritated at my tool state that I've been caught with my pants down with no whoa, what the hell? With no 2-foot long Phillips screwdriver. I've got number 3 ones. Even they're not long enough. So I'm thinking ratchet extensions. I'm thinking I'm going to get my ratchet kit. Yep. And I'm going to hobble together enough 1/4-inch extensions to get across there. It's going to be the only way I can do it easily. But again, all that's in the truck. So you miss out, man. I'm not going to get it and come back because we're done with this Saturday morning live. Y'all have other things to do. Obviously have rigging to accomplish. But it should easily unscrew and go about my day and figure out why. May have to do a whole video on the after thing just to see what the heck I was doing wrong. If it wasn't me, if there's something mechanically wrong with the lock, that just frustrating when you I'm on the set now. I'm on the 3rd key. Either which way, I got to make a key for it, right? You know, if it's a standard push-in lock, though, depending on the barrel diameter, the barrel diameter is going to be bigger on almost anything. That's going to literally be the only thing that can go there. I was going to say, because I've got like 2 to 3 different manufacturers of simple push-in tube where the thing comes out. I'm wondering how it got closed, right? If supposedly nobody's ever had the key, bought it with no key, and they closed it. So that hasp is basically a padlock, like a tongue and an eye, like the eye of a tongue eye type padlock setup. It's basically the tongue. And that pin is not spring loaded, typically, on the wafer version, the new style of those. Once that pin comes out, you push the lock in, you turn the key and it pops out and withdraws that pin. I'm trying to figure out how it would have gotten locked. No, I guess you could close it and then push the lock in. That was a stupid statement. Now I know. They closed it and pushed the lock in. Yeah, 1/4-inch extensions and a number 1 bit at the end of it is going to be the way to do that, right? Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it. She's in no hurry for it. Yeah, I think the longest extension I have for my 1/4-inch drivers is like 8-inch. Like, I don't do a lot of A, auto work, B, mechanic-y work to really need to keep up with. I've always wanted to get a new set of 1/4-inch drivers, but again, I don't use them enough to justify. There's no justification in it other than having a kit here and here for an odd time that I need a 2-foot of number 1 Phillips. You wish you had 2 foot of number 1 Phillips. Happy 4th of July, y'all. Happy Independence Day to the Americans here. To everybody else, you got Canada Day. Oh, is that today day? Is that okay? Happy Canada Day, Canada. If my calendar tells me all sorts of things, but it totally didn't tell me that. I don't think. No events today. It totally didn't say anything about that. get one at Harbor Freight and take it back because it's too long. Yeah, it's just easier for me to go out there and gather up all my what'll probably be end up happening, right? Here's foretell the future real quick. Let's go ahead and get disassembled. Switch back to the regular microphone. I can turn this guy off now. What's gonna happen, right? You know this, is I'm gonna get out there, gather up all my, because most of like sections are short. So I'm gonna get like to this far, and it's gonna be barely brushing, like barely brushing the tip of the screw. I'm gonna need like this much more. So then I'm gonna have to like switch to 3/8 and then do reducer. Which I got enough room to get a 3/8 reducer in there, probably. So and then it'll be like a combination mix. But what'll happen is I'll have brought the well no I'll get the 3. No, I don't have enough of the 3/8. I would have brought my common ratchets and sockets or whatever I have in a bag out there in, and then I'll have to go back to find like the extensions because of that. Whole thing will just turn into a really frustrating experience. But that's what happens when you work with antiques, right? Either which way, I'll kind of let you know. If I don't let you know in a community post, then I'll do it. Somebody remind me next week. I'll tell you what went down. I'll tell you where I screwed up, either A, cutting the key, B, didn't screw up cutting the key, and it was just jammed because somebody jammed the hell out of it. You never know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we got to disassemble. Lock force! Disassemble! Disassemble! And won't move. I don't know what the deal is. Alrighty, y'all. Appreciate everybody for being here. Thanks for the super chats again, Mr. Skinner. And who else? Good timing. Good. Gumby, the super chats, we appreciate that. As always, help pay for shipping and power and ridiculous stuff that we do here. Oh, I scrolled all the way up. All the way up. Then the bit falls out like they do. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's all. That always happens. All right, y'all. Again, we appreciate it. May have a trilogy video coming out. Like I did a video and I've got it mostly edited. It's just me taking apart or finishing 3 trilogies and then handing them. I may do that. It's just me doing what I got to do and having the video camera there. I may post that. I don't know yet. But in the meantime, we appreciate you being here for live as always. If you haven't gotten your bling yet, we are sending out the final. I would say approximately 17.3% of the people that we did not get shipped out before because we ran out of labels. But more than likely, you are not here. If you're still here, then you've already gotten your stuff, or you're international waiting for it. Apparently, it all left Carroll Stream, Illinois. That's through stamps.com. I don't know what's up with Carroll Stream. Maybe somebody near, which is near Chicago, is like right there near Chicago. Like maybe anybody from that general area know why that's a major customs outbound hub? Like, is that just through stamps, or is that a USPS thing, or is that a customs thing? Why in the middle of the country? Well, mostly in the middle of the country. Why where it is, you would think it would go to a coast to do that. I don't know. Yeah, let me know in the comments. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and stop. So we appreciate it. Yeah. Have a great weekend. Catch you next video. Bye. Bye. Okay, now we're done. Ugh, these people on live just infuriate me. Let me go back and read these silly ass comments. No, I'm just kidding. I know y'all are here. We're just, I can't, we got to do this, right? Just stay here for a minute. Let's go to this. I mean, you can go. It's officially, live's over with. We're done. We're done. Just, what screen do we need to go to? Front. Yeah, there we go. It's just, here we go. Now, yeah, hold on. There we go. I owe it to y'all. Some of you are like, you owe it to us, Jason. I'm leaving the mobile microphone. It is. Okay. Cops are out. There's like 4 cops down the street. They hanging around the area. We got stuff to make. Stuff to make a bed driver set. Hopefully this won't last too much longer, y'all. I just want to see the inside. I don't care about the lock anymore. All right, what do we got here? Can I assemble? Shit, no. Shoot, no. I mean, none of that helps. None of that helps at all. All right, what about that nice part? Yeah, that's not gonna. That's not gonna do nothing for me at all. Not long enough. Plus, this isn't gonna help though. I need a. Okay, I have an idea. He has sent me a long number 1 here. That didn't sound right. Just listening to it, it don't know what I'm talking about. But that's the other, yeah. Don't want to roll in right here. Just get it. So close. Attach this to a bit driver. This. Oh no, that went too far deep in there. Okay, that's not gonna work. Try the other side. Just bigger on one side. Actually, I should have, while I was at the truck, I should have grabbed, stick it. I should have grabbed, one other thing, and I didn't. That's what she said. I've been peeking down the hole. Wait, let me get the mobile. Actually, I gotta get the mobile mic back up. Mobile mic is officially back up. Okay, good. Jason's smart. Jason, let's see if this is long enough as is. Here she is. No. No, it's not. All right, we need another, like, whew. What we need is that screwdriver that's in my truck that I didn't bring. So now we didn't bring. I didn't bring the 3/8 set because I didn't notice any appreciable extensions. Boy, Jason's not a mechanic, is he? That's show for show. If you can't formulate a 3-foot long damn socket, then you just ain't shit for a mechanic. And I'll admit that I'm not shit for a mechanic. That to that to that. Hold on. I feel like I have a long extension somewhere. Let me come back in here to the area where there's tools that I rarely use. Oh, it wouldn't be there. Like 18-inch saw blades. Yep, I don't need those. This is just depressing on the tool thing. I know what I'm going to buy Monday, damn it. 2-foot long #1 screwdriver. I don't even think they sell those, but my toolbox is buried. That's another problem. I guess I'm gonna have to go out there. Do I not have a bit driver? I do have one right here, but it's not very long. Let's see if it's long enough though. Maybe it'll give us just the reach that we need. Okay. Flashlight. See what we're doing. Flashlight, flashlight, flashlight. Where did you go? There you are. Flashlight. You're gonna be like, I'm guessing, a tiny bit too short. Yep. Wait, no, hold up. We got something here, y'all. We've got contact. Holy moly. We may get to, is that turning? We may get to finish this live. How long is that screw? Oh, it's so wobbly. Okay. Alright. And then you go up to this one right here. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. There you go. Okay, I'm screwing the top now. At any moment, it'll spring apart and probably fall apart, honestly, like sideways, badly, because we've done something we shouldn't have probably done in the grand scheme of things. So, let's see what happens. Okay, go back to that bottom. Yep. Yep. Whoops. Well, let's hope we got it open because we just lost our tools. I need a pokey thing. Let me just pokey it right here. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get the back screwed back together. Let's go ahead and knock this back out. I don't want it opening funny and shit falling everywhere. But we are definitely open. Hooray! Shoop. I figured y'all deserve that after sitting through that tediousness. At least you get to see what it looks like inside. All right. Could have done this from the start and avoided wasting 2 key blanks. Probably what I should have done to begin with. But so much for impressing y'all with my... I'm going to go back up here and hand tighten these screws before I do this last one. So much for impressing y'all with my smoking skills, right? If you're interested, we'll take a look at the lock regardless and see what I did wrong. And that way I'll know next time. It's not about the end result, it's about the journey, right? Or some shit. Okay, let's make sure the camera's not frozen before we make its grand opening. We're good. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, yeah, looks good. Okay, here we go. We know one thing that'll be in there, right? My socket set, my amazing invention to open a mobile bar. Oh, shit. Okay. Huh. Interesting. It's so cute. Look at that cute little thing right there. Look at that cute little thing right there. Oh, is it missing a wheel in the back? Is that why it's wanting to tip over? No. We got some loose casters on the bottom right here. I see it bouncing out. She's apparently going to get this remade. Lazy Susan. But here's our rescue tool. Here's one latch. Where's the other screw? Where's the other screw? Do we see it anywhere? We don't see it anywhere. Of course. Is it on the ground? There it is. Yeah, there it is. All right, so like I said, a tap. Please don't fall over. Tab, here's our lock. Let's go ahead and take the lock out and take a peek at it. Definitely a push-in lock. Oh, God, this thing kind of smells like old people. Please don't fall over. Will it? Oh, number. I know you're like looking over my shoulder right now. But apparently they're gonna. It's musty. I don't really know. Oh, shit. There's a code. So anyway, pretty neat little piece of furniture, eh? Eh? Pretty neat little piece of furniture. Basically, this tab would have, when you close, boop, boop, and then you push it down. So when we turn this key, it should pop out. So what I was doing when I was cutting the tip down, all right? Remember I kept saying I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about this, and that is why I didn't feel good about it, because of this exact situation. Cut it down too far. And the lock has a hole right here. And there is a spring-loaded tab right there. And if we push that, it should pop out. It did pop out a little bit. Sucker is sealed, painted right there. It's never coming apart. Its code is BRB3. Corbin code, BRB3. So at that point, I was correct. The hole in the back is call it sealed, closed, and it's not really designed to be. I feel like it's mostly wards with literally just one lever, and we just somehow missed that lever. Or, in reality, the lever, okay, so if we hold this guy up, hold on. Yeah, like, if we hold this up and look and see about where it should have stopped, that kind of lines up with nothing. Oh, look. Hold up. We got, is that crimped on? That may be crimped on. Let's see. Not to make this any longer, but again, if you have to go, understood, but I'm curious about something here. I see what looks like a clip, and it's probably crimped on. I'm not going to try too much here. No, it's crimped on. Weird. It's definitely permanently crimped together right there. BRB3, Corbin. Really, it's just going to save me time, not having to go back and forth to the desk. I can just take it over and cut a key. It does need to be a long boy. Hold on. Stay with me. Or not. This also helps too, not being able to, having to like kneel down and peek in the hole. All right, there's a definite ward right there at the end, fixed ward, and then what is that? That would be this, what I was picking up. Remember that definite mark we had right there? In this area, I got two different marks here. What I think was going on is I don't necessarily need a little tip on the tip of this key. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. There may be a hole in there. I don't know. Has anybody pulled that up in on chest and whatever, whatchamacallit? The silhouette book? Maybe it's in the silhouette book. Sounds like a common code. You don't have to look. I've got it on file somewhere. I think it's on one of my hard drives. The Majestic. That's what I was trying to think of. Or in my padlock, maybe. General code books, probably. Nope. So basically, how does that even? You know, thinking about this, I don't. Can we recover from this? Because what I'm asking myself right now is one of those wards is at this area in the key blank or in the barrel. This is not clearing that ward. Ward being a projection up. It's actually stopping, and I'm not even able to interact with the area between that and there, which engages the bolt. So now I'm wondering if I can recover this. I think I can. You wanna see? Watch this. Watch this, watch this. Hold up. I think we can recover with this, y'all. Maybe. Because if there's a ward and a ward that are two different heights, once I get this to go further in and possibly recut the shoulder area, then as it turns, it'll eventually hit that spring-loaded bolt. Yeah. No. No. Am I even hitting that? I don't. It's going both ways now. But if we pull it out at that spot and then put it back in, look at that. Like it's not even reaching far enough for it to be hitting that bolt. I need to go down further? This doesn't make sense. Now I've just made a depth checking key, like a depth gauge. Oh, yeah, that's wonky as hell. Wonky as hell. That's okay. It's still serving a purpose. Maybe. Something just happened there. Yep, now I need to correct that shoulder. I think we might have it though. Or at least get a reasonable idea of what's going on here. Totally not the right key it's supposed to be. I'm just curious as to... Yeah, it went further that time. It went further, and it's shaking the whole barrel. What's going on here? We've bypassed that first ward, and now we're into the zone, and it ain't doing shit. Wait. Wait. No, it ain't doing shit. It did shit just then. Hey, come out of there. That is strangely delightful looking for a key. Right? It looks like some shit that AI would invent. Alright, so... Okay, so I need to lower that tip. What is he up on the roof for? Oh, I know what he's up there for. Alright, so it just went boom between those two. Turn. Turn. I can see it engaging with that right now, so I bet you I wiggled a little bit and it popped open again. I bet you if I cut that back a little bit more, right there, where it's all curved, I cut that back a little bit more, and it goes all the way in, it'll do something. But let me sit here for a minute because somebody just pulled in. Running way late. I know. Oh, look at that. We're going to go for the longest live ever. Technically, it already has ended, right? Oh, she's got shoes. She got shoes. I don't care about that. Looks like some kind of... Give me an idea of the heights. It looks like some kind of shit you would see for like a paper towel dispenser or something. Let's say, I wonder if the cops are still up here, if that's the same people. Alright, so boop. Boop. I'm definitely on the right track, though. Just pulling it down. Just pulling it down right there. You probably can't see it. And if you wiggle it, suddenly it'll pop open on you. So now what am I missing? Why is it not pulling it down all the way? A good question. Probably because there's a new mark showing up now. Hadn't we been here before? I don't see shit. Shoot. I don't see shoot. I don't know how in the hell this key would be an actual simulated bidding for it. All I can think of would be to cut the whole thing, just cut the tip down and leave. So it has such a weird shape for a key that's actually starting to work. Okay, in, yeah. So, looks like it's as far in as it's going to go. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, that's wicked. It's wicked, wicked. Got a lot of rust right there, so actually probably needs to be lubricated, and it I'm going to lubricate the barrel of it. How about that? So it'll slip you in and out easier. Weird. Look at that shit. Look at that. I mean, what is this all about? Oh, so to pretty that up, we can leave it high up here maybe, just cut back the tip. This is the equivalent of a blank key. Fucking antiques. Boop. 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 Never would have thought it would be just basically a flat key to get in there all the way. But you know what? This is done, actually. Let's clean up the key. I mean, it's not my fault. It may be silly looking to us, but technically it is a key. We're not talking about a security thing here, since you can obviously go to Harbor Freight and assemble a 2-foot long #1 Phillips driver and just unscrew it. But she wanted a key, and I'm pretty damn sure that even as awkward and goofy as it is, that's a key. Right? Nope, no more wasting keys for Jason. Jason's gonna call this bitch done. Sorry, did I say that out loud?